What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BTA Boxing. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So Devin Haney is trying to challenge Terence Crawford's legacy. He's already been undisputed at 135, and he's made his mind up. Now, before I get into the meat and potatoes, I want you guys to check out my store. I have a store. You guys show love to the store, show love to the channel. You just get on my page, right? You slide over. You get on my YouTube channel, you slide over, and you look for the last tab. It's called store. I got some boxing gears on there. I got gear for I got items for ladies, men, kids, just general items. I got a lot of stuff on the store. I want you guys to show support. Purchase something from the store, fast shipping. You get it real soon, real fast. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. That being said, let's get into it. So Devin Haney is challenging Terence Bud Crawford. Not to a fight, not to an actual fight, but challenges his legacy. You know, this is according to his dad. This is what they want to do. They want to challenge Bud's legacy. We know Dev has already been undisputed at a young age. So the possibility of him becoming undisputed a few more times is very likely. My bad, y'all. Somebody called me. Somebody called me. I don't know if this is messing up my jump. Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Fuck. I had got a phone call, guys. My fault. I got off this thing because somebody had called. Somebody had called me. But I'm back active. Somebody had called me and shit. But bro already been undisputed at 35, right? And he did it at a young age, in his early 20s. We know Terence Crawford career could have been a lot better than what it is, right? But he got blackballed. A lot of people would never tell you about that. He still became undisputed 3 times, even though he got blackballed. Shit, he could have been undisputed 4 times, 5 times. But because he was older, he got blackballed, and he did it at an older age when he could have did it sooner. We could have seen more of Bud Crawford. His career would have never ended just on Canelo Alvarez fight. He could have did. He could have fought more guys. He could have cleaned out 160. He could have did more if he wasn't blackballed. We remember Bud is the only guy they were saying on a different side of the street. If you guys remember correctly, he's the only guy the fans were saying, "Man, you're on a different side of the street, man." Danny Garcia was saying it. Danny Garcia was like, he's on a different side of the street. Bob Aaron tried to make the Danny Garcia fight. Danny Garcia turned down the Bud fight. Um, who else? Keith Thurman says, I have no interest in fighting Terence Crawford. You're gonna have to entice me. Hey yo, Devo, what's up, man? Your boy Dev looking good out here, man. We thought Shakur was next up, but Dev looking like the man right now. You know, when we look at the list of the greats, when we look at the list of the greats, right? Right, bro? When we look at the list of the greats, we look at Andre Ward. All right, hold on. I'm about to send it right now. I'm about to send it right now, Brody. When you look at the greats and you look at the pound for pound kings in recent years, let's start from Floyd Mayweather. You look at Floyd Mayweather, you look at Andre Ward, then you look at Terence Crawford, and we was thinking Shakur was next. That's what we thought. We was like, Shakur's next. I still don't want to give up on him, bro. But that's what we was thinking, right? We was like, the torch is being passed to Shakur already. He's next up. That's what we was thinking, right? Thank you. Uh-huh. That's what we was thinking. We like, Shakur's next. The torch is being passed to Shakur. That's what we was thinking. But the way Shakur moving right now, how he's choosing and picking, it's not looking too good, man. It's looking more beneficial, and it's looking more obvious that Dev is trying to take that spot. Yo, bro,
Yo,
what's going on, my guy?
what's up, BTA, bro? Where you been, man?
Bro, I've been around, man. I got baby mama drama, bro. That's what's
Oh
holding me
shit.
back. My baby mom,
Oh
she on some bullshit. That's how it is in Philly. I don't know.
damn.
I don't know where you at. All these females out here crazy, bro.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. You know
What
what I
city
mean?
you in?
I live in Boston.
Oh, all right, yeah, I'm in Philly, bro. It's a bad joint out there, joint. All these girls is crazy. They think they niggas. They want to fight you and shit, get you
Oh
locked up.
man.
Yeah, it's bad out here, bro.
Nah, you good though. You feel me? Because I know last time you feel me like
Uh
you was
huh.
really out here. You feel me? Shit was not looking too good, but I hope you
Uh-huh.
out here, getting back right, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. But she's still going to. If you don't want, like, if you have a baby with a female out here and you don't want to be with her no more, she try to make your life a living hell, bro. That's what's
Damn,
going.
bro.
That's what's going on with my baby mom. Cause
Damn, bro.
I don't want to be with her. Like we never, like, sometimes you have a baby, but you don't plan that shit out, bro.
Mm,
So it was a situation with me and her, like, she got pregnant, and me personally, I don't really believe in abortion. So I told her
mm.
to I told her to keep the baby or whatever, but I didn't want to be with her. I wanted the baby because that's my seed, but I don't want to be with her. So she got
So,
mad. She trying to ruin my life, bro.
damn, bro. Yeah, that
Yeah, I
shit
don't
tough,
want.
bro.
I was messing with her, but I didn't want to like lock in with her. So I
I
tell her,
feel
I
that.
tell her, I tell her to keep the baby. She kept the baby, but now she using that shit as leverage, trying. trying to ruin my situation every time.
Damn, bro. How old is
Yeah.
y'all kid? You don't want me asking, bro.
He like 1.5. He like
Oh
1
man.
year, 7 months, 6 months.
Damn, bro. And she over here, still trying to fuck with the kid, bro. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
Brody.
BBA, man. But
He
nah,
crazy.
bro.
What's up, bro? Let's talk boxing. Your man dad looking good out in these streets, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Like,
He,
listen, I've
he
been
got
peeped
he
this
got my
shit.
boy he got my boy Shakur looking scary. He got Keyshawn looking scary.
In 4K too, right? Everybody see
Yeah,
this shit, bro.
bro. I never thought I'd see this day, man. These dudes is, oh man, this shit is crazy, bro.
This shit's crazy, man. And look, right? First of
Uh huh.
all, because I saw your video. Like, one thing about you, you gonna have your opinion, right? You
Which
said
video? Which video?
when you said Keyshawn and you was like, listen, Keyshawn not no easy fight for Devin. You feel me?
Oh
And you
yeah,
could,
yeah, yeah. Cause stop.
yeah.
I was looking at the styles. Yeah.
You feel me? And
Uh huh.
um, and I'm like, cool, you feel me? Because there's a lot of niggas out here who say, Keyshawn got a great chance. And he
Uh huh.
do, but
He
his
do. He do.
mental, bro. It's his
Yeah.
mental. You
Yeah. It
know what I
is.
mean? He has
Experience could definitely play a factor in that one.
yeah, but yeah, and the thing about that fight, I said, listen, bro, I if like I'm a Devin Haney fan, so I be around Devin Haney channels and we
Uh huh.
been peep and we get the update. We begin to spill, you feel me? And we been Pete, bro. Bro, Keyshawn not gonna go through with this shit. You know what I mean? And then when he ducked,
So y'all
I,
knew that before the contracts and all that went through.
way before that, we knew he was gonna duck because like it was real.
Uh,
It was really Jay Prince. It was really a play from Jay Prince to get the steam off
oh,
Shakur.
they wasn't. Oh, that was. Oh, so it was like a whole.
Yeah,
It was a scheme to like
it was a
just
scheme.
to get Shakur not to take the fight.
You know why? You know what the whole plan is from them niggas, bro?
Uh
Is
huh. I'm
for
listening.
Shakur. He's already a Hall of Famer, right? But
Of course.
it's really to get for Shakur to beat Tank, bro. So, but
Ah, okay.
but he trying to keep he trying to keep that stock high before he fight Tank. They really trying to get Tank, bro. They don't give a fuck about Devin, like, cause they know Devin. Like, they never tried to fight Devin. So when Devin tried to fight Shakur, he was dead ass, bro. He's like, nah, I want to fight you. Shakur's like, nah, nigga. My brand is a boxer, an outboxer, and I need to fight pressure fighters. You know what I mean? So I can't be fighting other boxers. So
Bro, bro, that's
yeah,
crazy you said that, cause bro, I didn't look at it from that standpoint. I'm just going off of what the media and everybody's showing me because I really hasn't been tapped into the sport. But you right, I don't think Devin was ever on Shakur's radar.
never, ever,
Cause
bro,
he
ever.
was so when Devin tried to apply pressure and fight him, he probably was shocked like, damn, this nigga want to fight me. He not even on my radar.
Exactly, bro.
He not even on my
Exactly.
radar.
He's not even on my like. He was like, yo, like, watch out, bro. Like, focus on 47, nigga. I'm over here trying to. I'm trying to dominate. I'm trying to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But Bill and Devin, they're like, nah, bro. We want to we want that smoke with you, bro. And so this is what they did. They're like, all right, Keyshawn, send a crash dummy on a. We're gonna send this nigga up there, and we're gonna be like, all right, bet. In order to fight me, you gotta drop your belt. But them niggas was smart. They're like, we're not dropping shit. We gonna fight Keyshawn too, bro. You feel me? So they're like, all right. And I wanted the fight to happen, right? Everybody wanted the fight to happen, and that shit was gonna happen in ATL. So I'm like, I bet we gotta fight. We gonna fight Keyshawn, and we gonna see what Shakur gonna do. Because if we beat Keyshawn, if niggas beat Keyshawn, bro, in front of everybody, and Shakur gonna be at the fight too, he better step in that ring, and he better get it on next. However,
Hey yo, I
um,
don't want to cut you off, but if Devin would have beat Keyshawn, I don't think Shakur would have took the fight. Cause look what he just did with Shaqy Foster.
exactly,
Yo,
exactly.
Shakur my guy, bro, but he looking scary out here in these streets.
Exactly, bro. And in my opinion, bro, he not trying to fight no boxers, bro. Like he's trying to because it's his brand. Like Floyd Mayweather, it's his brand. He want to fight the Madonnas. He want to fight the you know what I mean. He want to fight the Pitbull Cruises. You know what I mean? Like it's his brand. But he not trying to fight no Devin, bro. He not trying to fight no Washaki Foster, bro. Because those is threats. But it's crazy though. I still fuck with Shakur, bro, because he's still great. But it's just he never tried to fight Devin. That he was never on his radar. So boom, when they sent Keyshawn on that dummy mission, he was like the same thing with Ray Ford. And see, that's why I fuck with Ray Ford because Ray Ford will fight anybody, and he always proved that. But um,
Hey,
when
yo,
he when
I don't want to cut you off, bro. You know, I had a little situation with Ray Ford.
you yeah, I've been knew that, bro, been knew that, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay, yeah. Me and him was talking shit, talking crazy on the socials because he had
He
lost
lost to Nick Ball. Nick
yeah, he
Ball.
lost to Nick Ball, bro. That shit
He
pissed
lost
me off.
bread.
He
He
cooked my
lost bread.
parlay. I had all
Yeah,
this money.
yeah, bro.
He
But
was my
nah,
bro.
but
He was my last leg, bro. I was so mad. I was cussing.
he,
I was cussing that nigga out.
I feel you, bro, because he could have easily won that fight. But you know
Yeah,
what I mean? He could have
Nick
easily won
Ball.
that fight.
He should have won that fight, bro.
He should have won. But
He,
other than that, bro, like that's your shit talk. But you can respect Ray, you know what I mean? Because
uh
like
huh.
the thing about Ray, why people them, bro, and I think he moving up to 135. But what I people them, bro, he don't care. Like he will fight anybody, bro. He ain't dunking no smoke. Like he don't care. But anyway, um, with Keyshawn, they sent him on a dummy mission, and it was like, all right, bro. That's when. Have you seen Jay Prince when he said I got him locked in two double barrel shotguns? You feel me? Did you see that shit?
No, I didn't see that. But yo,
So he, yeah,
everything you saying makes sense, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I bet. But to wrap it all up, bro. They didn't drop the belt. They called his bluff, and they wanted the fight to happen, and Keyshawn got cold feet. The fight could have still happened, but Keyshawn got cold feet, and the plan was ruined. And now he ducked in front of everybody, nigga. And like I said, but at the end of the day, Shakur got what he want because the fight dead now. You know what I mean? So he got what he want at the end of the day. And now he got to focus on 135. You feel me? 140. And Devin, what I really want though for Devin is that boost fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
But
want that
anyway,
fight, but I don't want him to rush into it. I want him to like. I want him to take
facts.
his time. Boots is gonna be there
Right. He gonna be
as long
there.
as as long as Boots don't hurry up and check. Cause Boots be on some weird shit. He trying to avoid the big names. Look, bro. I remember a couple years ago, right? You listening?
Yeah.
Even Philly niggas was saying Boots just needs to stay at 47 a little bit longer because we know all the big names are coming to 47.
Mm,
Everybody in boxing was saying this. This nigga is listening to everybody in boxing saying this shit, right?
right.
All right. The year for everybody to come up to 47, this nigga decides to move. Why you decide to move up the year? Teofimo Lopez is coming up.
Right.
Rolly Romero, Devin Haney, all these Richardson Hitchens, all these guys are coming to 47.
Right. Facts.
Why you decide to move up when you know these are the names we want to see you fight? You going up there to fight guys like Lima and fucking what's his name?
Yeah.
Xander
Xander.
Zayas. Even though Xander Zayas had two belts, but he don't have a name like the guys that I'm naming, right?
Bro, Xander was green, bro. You green,
He was
nigga.
green, bro. He's 23 years old.
Yeah, facts,
He
facts.
green.
Yeah,
And he almost stopped Buddy in the third.
right, right, right,
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like that shit really made me mad because like I'm like, yo, you know these names that we really want to see you in the ring with. Even Keyshawn's coming up there. We want you to stay at 47 so you can actually fight. Niggas, we want to see you fight.
right.
Bro seen the competition coming up. He ran up to 54. Like, what the fuck?
He at 54 now, bro. And he
Yeah,
unified now, you know what I mean?
why would you do that when you knew these guys was coming up? The guys with the bigger names.
bro. Listen, bro. Like, and Boost is like what 29, 30. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he about to be 30.
So and he still ain't fuck with Turkey Al Sheik yet, right? He still ain't really fuck with him yet, right?
Yeah, he didn't fuck with he not fucking with Turkey Turkey cause look, this what happened, bro. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
like to tell the truth, bro. He not messing with Turkey because like they keep saying Virgil ducking, but if we really go back in time, bro, when he met Turkey, when Eddie Hearn introduced him to Turkey, right, bro?
yeah.
Turkey asked Boots. He was like, "Who you want to fight?" He was like, "I want to fight anybody with a name, any big fight."
Mm,
So Turkey went out and he got Virgil Ortiz. He said, "All right, I got you." Virgil Ortiz, Turkey literally did an interview with the boxing boys. He said,
mm,
I got Virgil Ortiz to sign the contract and
right.
I called Boots and I was like, yo, Virgil Ortiz already signed. You ready to make this big fight? And then
Mm,
Boots called me back and said, I need two tune-ups. I'm not ready to go up to 54 and fight him. Like, what are you
oh
talking about?
man,
So
damn, bro.
he already ducked that man. Now they're
Right,
trying to flip the narrative saying Virgil's the one ducking. But Virgil had
right.
already, how am I the one ducking if I already signed to fight you years ago?
Cause guess what, bro? Right. Virgil already fucked with Turkey. He fought Madrimov. Then he on a Turkey card.
Right.
So he
So
already got a contract with Turkey, bro.
right. So
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 that's a
so
fact.
so after Virgil signed to fight Boots and Boots ducked that fight, Turkey got so mad he said, I'm not doing business with Boots no more. That's why Boots has never done business with Turkey.
Damn, we seen that dual business, bro. Come on, gang. Because I feel like Turkey.
No, bro, bro, Turkey was crashing out. Turkey was like, bro, I lied to you not, bro. Turkey was crashing out. He's like, Boots gave me his word and then he changed his mind.
He
He
did
said he
crash
gave me
out.
his word and he changed his mind. Huh?
I ain't gonna lie. He crashed out on Schofield, Tank, and Boots.
Uh-huh.
Crashed out on all three of them niggas.
Yeah, he said he gave me his word, then he changed his mind. I was
He
like,
said,
yo, this dude's a
he
duck.
said, bro, I'm giving niggas free chicken, bro, to fight.
Uh,
And this nigga talking about tuna. He's like, nah, bro, nah, nigga. Bro.
my
If I'm
fault, bro.
gonna
But
pay you,
finish what
bro,
you were saying. You were saying something. You were saying something
uh,
was getting interested. My fault, bro. You. Cause look, bro. I haven't really been tapped in this, all the drama and all the schemes that's going on with the whole Shakur and Key situation. So I haven't really been tapped in like that. I'm just going off of what I see people posting shit and just giving my opinion on
oh,
the
okay,
situation.
okay,
But you really breaking that shit down. You really breaking that shit down. That shit really makes sense though, and that's crazy
bro,
because them my guys
right,
and I fuck with Dev too. But those
yeah.
my guys, like, I'ma just say
Yo, you breaking up? You breaking up a little bit? You breaking up a little bit?
my fault. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right. I said I really don't got a dog in a race, bro. I like all them
Facts.
guys. So if anybody doing some messed up stuff, I'm gonna call it out. You hear me?
Right, 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 right. Right. That's what happened with me and
Like,
Tank. Like, I fucked with Tank for the longest, but it's just I feel like he wants to be an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? He not really trying to be the best. He's trying to entertain, bro. So that's why he wanted to fight Jake Paul, bro. Because that's how it looks in his career. Like, think about it. Anybody expect Lamont Roach to beat Tank, bro? Think about it. Frank Martin, these niggas is not threats for real, bro. So that's why when you knock them out, you gonna get the cheese. You gonna get the bro. You gonna get the bread, bro. All you gotta do is knock them out. And guess what? Tank got a lot of money from the running those type of plays, bro. Running those type of plays, my nigga. But when it comes to actually fighting the elite fighters, the Teofimo Lopez's, uh, um, The Shakur Stevensons, the Devin Haney's, even the rich, like the Richardson Hitch, like niggas who are really skilled out here, bro, that could offset Tank skills. He not with that, bro. He not with that. That's why he not fucking with Turkey no more, bro. He said, I'm not fucking with Turkey. Cause guess what? Turkey was gonna make that Shakur fight, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we
So
would have been had that fight. We
we
would have
should
been
have
had that
been.
fight
He would have.
If Tank
If
would have
Tank would
just
have signed,
if
yeah,
yeah if he would have just agreed. I mean, Turkey got Canelo to agree to fight Bud. Why he
right.
can't get Tank to agree to fight Shakur?
Exactly. And Shakur fucking with Turkey right now. Even though he was Zufa, he fucking with Turkey still right now, bro. He said, "Yo, we can make this fight happen right now." But
Yeah.
Tank, he never was interested in fighting Shakur, bro. That's why he hung up the phone on Turkey and Turkey crashed out on him. You know?
Hey, hey, yo,
Yeah,
My man Damien applying pressure. He said, "Why Devin not trying to fight Hitchens?"
bro. Devin is trying to unify, right,
Yeah,
and be
he want to
great,
be
and
undisputed. He want to be
He
undisputed.
want he want to be undisputed. If Hitchens want that fight, he can't skip the
He gotta
fucking
go.
line, bro.
Yeah,
He
Hitchens just need to
he
go up there and go get a belt.
he need to put in some fucking work, bro. You know what I
You,
mean? Because
he Hitchens,
yeah,
Hitchens was the IBF champion at 40. He go up and challenge Liam Pearl, get that
yeah,
belt.
right. He need to do
He,
something, bro.
yeah, if he go up there and challenge Liam Pearl, get that belt, cause he
That'll
already
be the,
beat him. You know he
he
beat
already
him. He
beat
beat
him.
him at 40 for the belt, so he go up to 47 and beat him again,
Right, right. And
and
like I
get
said,
that
bro,
belt from him again,
get that
and
belt from him
unify with
again.
Dev.
And then we talking. Cause guess what, right? Say word, right? Keyshawn was gonna get 3 M's to fight Devin.
Yeah.
You think Hitchens, if he was gonna fight Devin, he's gonna make millions too, right? So he's gonna get as high as payday he fought Devin. So that's why he's trying to skip the line though. He's trying to skip
Who
the line, like he trying to be
who
like,
gonna get their
nah,
highest
like
payday?
Hitchens, if you fight Devin.
Yeah.
So
You're not gonna get your highest payday if yo, bro. Let me explain something to some people. Check, right?
yeah,
You ain't gonna get your highest payday if it's a mandatory defense because
right,
when it's a mandatory, it's different because the WBO, because Devin the WBO champion. Say if you was the mandatory for Devin Haney's belt, the WBO got their own rules where the champion get 75% of the purse and the
right.
challenger get
25, yeah.
25%. That's their rules.
That's the rules.
Always been like that. So if it's a mandatory fight, you're not gonna get a lot of cheese. But if it's like a
Yeah,
voluntary fight or unification fight, it's different. That's where people not
yeah.
understanding.
Yeah, they can make
That's
some
why
shit
that's
shake.
why Key is mad because that's why Key is mad. But Key, I understand as being a businessman and being a boxer, you gotta
Right.
understand the rules already. Like you knew being a man, you knew what comes with the rules. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? You knew
Right.
you're only entitled to 25% of that cheese. So you
Right.
can't get mad at the rules. You're the mandatory. You know
Facts,
me?
bro.
Or
Yo,
he just
you
thought
breaking
it
up
went
again a little
right
bit.
through it hurts.
A
My
little
fault,
bit.
gang. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, not gonna hear
Can
you.
you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. He probably just thought if it went to purse bid, a lot of people was gonna put more money in the pot.
Mm-mm. Nah, nigga. Cause
But they
at the
ain't
end of
put
the
no more.
day,
They ain't put no more money in the pot.
bro, Keyshawn not bringing nothing to the
In fact,
table,
they put
bro.
less. They put less money in the pot.
Bro, at the end
You
of the
said what,
day,
bro?
bro. Can you hear me?
Uh huh.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, I
bro,
hear you.
Keyshawn not bringing nothing to the table for him to be getting 5 million, 6 million. You know what I mean? He Keyshawn
Oh no, no.
at the
He
end of
kind. He kind of is. He kind of is, bro. I'm gonna explain it to you. Let me tell you why.
wow.
Even though you saying that, I'm gonna tell you why he's kind of bringing something to the table, bro. This is a future pound for pound star too, though, bro. You gotta look at it like this. This
Okay.
Keyshawn ain't no stars, bro. He's bringing something to the table. He's bringing a name. He's bringing a name. He's bringing a brand. he knows his value, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He knows his value. He's bringing a name and he's bringing his brand. This is a kid
Right.
that's selling out stadiums in his
He
hometown.
is.
He's a potential future superstar. Wait, let me
He's a
finish. Let me finish, bro. He's a
uh,
potential future He's a potential superstar in the sport, bro. Like,
yeah.
a kid that's an Olympic silver medalist, became a world champion in 12 fights, selling out stadiums in his hometown, very charismatic. He has an upside to become one of the biggest names in the sport. So for you to get him early, you gotta
Mm,
entice him, you gotta put some money on the table. If you want to add somebody like to your resume, he's gonna be one of the biggest names in the sport at the rate that he's moving to become a champion in 12 fights and moving up in weight, trying to become a champion again. This is a kid with a bright future, bro. He may have not accomplished everything he needs to accomplish to be on the level of a Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney level, but he's getting up there. Think about it. In 12 fights, Devin Haney wasn't no champion. In 12 fights, Shakur Stevenson wasn't no champion. In 12 fights, Gervonta Davis wasn't a champion. So he's literally surpassing these guys.
yeah.
Think about it. Just sit down and think about it for a second. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah, yes, I see. I hear you, bro. Yeah.
Oh, in 12, 15 fights, did we know about Gervonta and Shakur and Devin like that? 12, 15 fights? We know about, everybody knows who's fucking Keyshawn Davis is in 12, 15 fights, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Bro only
yeah,
got
yeah.
15 fights, bro.
Right,
Think about it. He got a bright upside.
right,
So I understand why he's demanding that. I understand why he's demanding that cheese. Cause he
right.
know he's doing something that these guys wasn't doing when they was at 12, 15 fights.
Facts.
I
So,
think,
so
to be honest, if I had to be fair, I think they should give him like 3.54 mil. I don't know about
right,
five.
right. Um, but if you Keyshawn, right, knowing that, are you still taking the fight if they offer you three?
Uh they got to add a little bit more, 3.5, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
The reason why I'm saying 3.5, bro, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm saying 3.5 because he wants to feel like he made more money than Brian Norman Jr. because he feel like he he potentially or is the bigger name than Brian Norman Jr. He like,
He,
how Brian Norman Jr. make 3 million and you trying to pay me less than Brian? Think about it.
mm,
I feel
yeah,
some type of way too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah,
Bro, you want like Brian Norman Jr. More money than that's how Keyshawn is looking at it.
yeah.
You heard
I ain't
me?
gonna. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
how he looking
yeah,
at it. I say if they give him 3.5, he'll take that joint.
yeah, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm Keyshawn, I'm taking that shit, bro. Because it's not even about the money at that point. It's an opportunity, nigga. I'm taking that opportunity, bro. I don't care if Brian Norman got more than me, bro, or if I'm getting the same money as Brian Norman, bro. Brian Norman was the champion, you feel me? You know what I mean? I'm the challenger. Even though I'm a bigger name than Norman, if they offer me three for a Devin fight in ATL, bro, listen,
Right,
if that's their final offer, bro, we gotta fight, nigga. Like that's just my mindset, bro. Like if I really feel like I could beat Devin Haney, you know what beating Devin Haney would do for Keyshawn's career,
right.
bro? You feel me? You gotta roll the dice, bro.
Oh yeah,
You're not
yeah,
always gonna get what you want. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's all about what you
If
do
you
in that
really feel
ring.
like if you really feel like you ball, you him, you can definitely roll that dice. But
And I'm not
keep
saying
keep
he
trying to
take
roll, keep
he
trying to roll that dice. No, go ahead. I'm
yo you
listening.
yeah what I was saying is I'm not saying Keyshawn should take
Uh
whatever
huh.
they give him. No, 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 no. I'm not saying he should take whatever they give him. I'm saying like if if it was 1.5 million or one like I will understand Keyshawn from walking away. You know what I mean? Because you lowballing that nigga. But if it's 3 million,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
1.5 too low.
that's too low. I'm not blaming Keyshawn for walking away, but if it's 3 million and you can't, they not going any higher, like that's the last offer,
Uh-huh.
bro. You gotta roll the dice, bro. I'm rolling. I'm like, listen, all right, we gotta fight. I'll take short money, and then when I beat you, bro, the world gonna know who the fuck Keyshawn is. Like that's what Floyd did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what that's what Terence Crawford
Yeah,
did
a lot
when
of
he did that with
even
Canelo.
Devin
Huh?
Devin did Cambosos.
Devin with
Devin
Camp,
did
bro.
Cambosos.
And you know what happened with that Devin contract, bro? Gangster, bro. That was a take it or leave it
Yeah.
offer, and he had 24 hours to sign.
Mm.
He didn't even get a chance to negotiate. You have 24 hours. Sign this shit or you ain't get no fight. Devin was like, yo, they offer me short money and I can't even negotiate with these niggas. So guess what Devin did, bro? Wild weight drained. Wild weight drained. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. You gotta roll the dice. And guess what? That paid off in the end. That paid off because now Devin is one of the biggest stars. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't skip the line and you gotta roll the dice. What if you get? It's all about the opportunity, bro. It's all about the opportunity. Yeah, money. Yeah, you can negotiate money, but sometimes, like, you know what I mean? It's about like greatness. It's not about money when it comes to when it's about greatness. You know what I mean? Chasing greatness. Sometimes not about money. You know what I mean? But I have a question, bro. Like, what do you feel about like the future fight? How do you see Devin and Boots going if they fight at 154? Because I was studying film, and I think Devin got a real chance at beating him, bro, at 154. How you feel about that? Oh, this nigga, oh shit, this nigga's off the show. Oh shit. Yo, where you at? Yo, hop back on. But yeah, bro, you gotta roll the dice, bro. Like, if that's all the cards you got, you gotta play it. You know what I mean? And that's how you get respect. That's how you get respect in the sport. You know what I mean? Feel me? Yo, Sayo Abel, bro. I didn't get the notification either, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't be getting notifications for this channel. This nigga blackball. Hold on. I don't know if I could. I don't know if he could hop back on, bro. Yeah, YouTube tweaking. Yo, BTA, click the link. Click the link again. Yeah, YouTube bugging. But yeah, bro, how many niggas is in here, bro? I'm gonna wait. I'm
Yo,
gonna wait.
bro, can you
Like,
hear me?
yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I was about to
My
run your
fault,
show.
man.
Out in the new heights,
What
nigga.
you were talking to my guys in the chat.
I
ASAP,
was
you know
like,
ASAP?
I seen ASAP in a couple of other channels. Yeah, yeah. I think
Yes.
yeah. He looked familiar. Yeah, I know him,
Yeah,
bro.
ASAP. Yeah, he be on here. We
He
be
be on
busting it
here.
out. He more of a Shakur fan.
Listen, bro. A lot of these niggas got big fan bases, bro. You know what I mean? But it's just
Hmm.
like I said, bro. But did you hear my question before you got off?
No, no, I didn't. Can you say it again?
So I'm like, bro, like, how you see a Devin and Haney versus Boots fight going at 154? Because I studied some film on Boots, bro,
Hmm.
and I some film on Devin, and I'm like,
Hmm.
yo, I think Devin got a real chance at beating him, bro.
He
And
do.
I
He
went,
got he got
and
all the tools to he got all the tools to beat him.
exactly,
The only question with Devin and Boots is the power difference.
Mm, facts.
That that's the only question is, can Devin Haney either take Boots' power or don't get hit by Boots?
Bro,
If
because I went my fault, bro.
if he can take Boots' power or not allow Boots to hit him as much as Boots hits everybody else,
Mm,
he can definitely outbox Boots because
mm.
Boots goes in there trying to fight. And Devin's not
Yeah.
gonna go in there trying to fight you. He's gonna go in there trying to outbox you.
See, you know your boxing. You know your boxing. You know your
So
boxing.
he could he could easily outpoint Boots if he doesn't
Mm,
if he doesn't get clipped.
facts. Facts.
And that's
And
gonna and that's gonna and that's gonna frustrate Boots because we've seen
thank you.
Boots, bro. We've seen Boots already get frustrated by lesser competition in freaking Karen, and he's not the best.
Mm,
And he's not the best boxer in the world, and he frustrated Boots, which is crazy.
right. And like I said, bro, what's the difference between Karen and the rest of Booster's opponents? If you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He it's the feet. I noticed
the footwork,
with Boost,
the footwork.
yeah, I noticed with most of Boost's opponents, bro, they be in the pocket with him, bro, with the high guard and shit. And I'm
Yeah,
like, Boots is the
bad
high guard
idea.
killer. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, he know how to punch through that high guard. Why would you do that? You literally,
Exactly.
you literally playing into his game.
Facts. Facts.
You gotta be a moving target against a guy
You
like
gotta
that.
be a moving target. Cause
And
guess what?
that's Devin Haney's game.
And that's Devin Haney's game, bro. Cause guess what? If Devin Haney don't want to get hit, he's not gonna get hit, bro. We've seen it with Norman, with Regis, with Jose Ramirez. If he don't want to get hit, he not gonna get hit. So I've been to Boots channels, bro. Boots. I'm talking about niggas in Philly, and I'm talking about the
Right.
biggest YouTube channels, the
Hmm.
biggest the like the pop because there's Boots fans channels really popular, bro. And I've been over there and I said how y'all got a
Which one?
Boost
YSM? YSM?
YSM and Greg Hackett.
Oh, Greg Hackett.
I,
Okay.
yeah, and I've been told these. I'm like, bro, how y'all see a Devin and Boost fight going? Because it's only a 7 pound difference. They could
I
fight in
see,
the future.
I see Greg Hackett all the time at the gym. I don't really
Oh,
talk to him like that. I don't talk to him,
you
but I
only
be
talk.
seeing him.
Oh, okay,
When I
okay.
was when I was boxing, but I slowed down because I had a baby.
Oh, I feel you, bro. But nah, I fuck with Greg Hackett though. I fuck with him because he a cool guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like he'll talk boxing with you. You feel me? And he be showing other channels love because he's one of the more popular names in the boxing community, right? But
Right.
he be showing channels, like he be showing small channels love. So I fuck with him for that. You know what I mean? Like if you fuck with him, he'll fuck with you. That's just all
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah, for
say.
sure.
You know what I mean? Um,
It's just when it comes to Boots, he loses his common sense.
of course, nigga, that's his guy. That's his guy, bro. You know what I mean?
It's like
I,
it's like once you mention Boots, it's like he has a gun to his head. He can't say nothing wrong.
so boom. But that's why you gotta tiptoe. You gotta ask this question very lightly because these niggas, you know what I mean? You gotta like
Right.
creep the question in there. You gotta be like, listen, how y'all got up boots? You can't just be like, I got Devin beaten. Nah, like you gotta be like, yo, they gonna kick you off, but you know, they're gonna be like, how you got a boots and Devin fight going? They
Mhm.
all got boots stopping Devin in 6 rounds.
That don't
And,
make no sense though. How you
and,
gonna
and
stop? How you gonna stop somebody that is better than everybody you ever fought? Like this guy, Dev is literally better than everybody Boots has ever fought. He
Mhm.
even has a better resume than Boots. Like this shit don't make sense. I don't know how these people come up with this shit. How
So
you gonna stop? And he's never been stopped. How you gonna stop somebody like that? Like
so
make it make
exact
sense.
so I'm like, so I let them have it. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
how, how,
That's
how,
just trolling. That's just trolling.
you feel me? I let them. I'm like, I bet. I asked this
That
person.
fight's going a distance for
That
sure.
fight's going yo. I'm telling you, bro. You know, yo, bro. So I said, look, How y'all got this fight going? How you got this fight going? What about you? What about you? They all said boost by stoppage under 8, under 6. And
Right.
I didn't even ask him to break it down. I'm like, listen, I bet I got you. But I feel like
Bro,
Devin,
that's actually disrespectful.
yeah,
If you really sick, no. If I'm on a channel with these dudes, I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of them because that's really disrespectful. Like you're literally trying to disrespect somebody like that that's been undisputed, that's been a champion in 3 weight classes, that just beat a guy in Brian Norman Jr. that was supposed to be one of Boots' biggest fight, and he dropped Brian Norman Jr. That was supposed to
yeah,
be that was supposed to be Boots' biggest fight,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Boots didn't take that fight. You're telling
yeah.
me, you're telling me, hold on, bro. You're telling me Boots is gonna knock out Dev based off of what, you idiots? Based off of what? No, these people, yo, they be trolling, bro. They be trolling. You just gotta, you just gotta sit there and just laugh at this shit sometimes. What
Yeah,
is that?
I look,
What
yeah.
is that based off of? They only looking at the Ryan Garcia fight.
They looking at the Ryan Garcia fight and they're looking at
Boot,
Boots'
Boots don't,
aura.
he don't have Ryan Garcia's speed though.
He don't. And he don't. Or his left hook. Um,
He
and
don't got.
I said,
He's
how
sharp, but he don't got that speed. That's a speed difference. Ryan's way faster than he.
Ryan is exactly. And I and other channels, right? I had them break it down. I'm like, all right, stop bitch how? Like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like how? Like it's because when I was like, when I'll be asking questions. I'm like, when was the last time Devin got hit with a clean combination? You feel me? When was the last time Boots knocked someone out with one punch? You know what I mean? Because and I was having them break it down, and they just saying, listen, they're not breaking it down. They just saying, listen, we seen the Ryan Garcia fight. Boots is way better than Ryan Garcia. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, if listen, this fight going the distance. This fight going the distance, bro. And I think Devin can not only beat Boots, I think he could clip him. I think he could clip Boots because I've seen Boots in multiple fights um
Hmm.
get countered in between shots, get hit with the jabs by by guys like he was because the Sandy Otis fight, he was getting hit with the jab left like multiple times with ease. You feel me? And
Right.
and and Sandy Otis have a shorter reach than Devin. So I'm like, bro, all Devin gotta do is stay away from this nigga and pop this nigga. And bro, like, how is he gonna stop him? Because guess what? Doesn't Devin clinch when he get too close?
Right.
Doesn't he clinch and he brings the fight back to the middle of the ring?
Right.
So so how is he gonna stop him in 6 rounds?
Bro,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
see. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't see anybody stopping Dev in his entire career. Because he has the style. Unless he fights like a Bud Crawford, that's different. He'll try to Bud will try to break you down. He'll find a way to break you down. But
Mm.
ain't nobody in boxing like a Bud Crawford right now. So there's no I don't see anybody when I look up and down in the weight class. I don't see anybody stopping Devin right now.
Yo, do you be winning bets, bro? You be winning bets, right? Like you
Yeah,
be
yeah,
betting
I do sports betting.
and you be winning, right? Like you be winning,
Of
like you
course.
feel me? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I can tell you be winning, bro. Like because the average fan gonna have boost by stoppage. The average fan, but you gonna bet
That
on
shit don't even, bro. That shit don't even make sense.
exactly, bro.
I don't know. I think they based in that off of one fight, which was the Ryan Garcia fight.
Mm, mm,
How you going to base a major fight like that off of one fight?
one fight. You know what I
What
mean?
about all bro other fights? And mind you, he's been in the ring with guys better than Ryan Garcia.
Mm.
Like it's
Uh,
not making sense.
It's not making sense. And look at Boots' opponents. The only guy he ain't stopped was the guy who ain't let him hit him like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's that simple. Boots only stop. He's a high guard killer. He only stopped guys like Avanesian, um, Stanier.
And Evanesian didn't even want to stop the fight. Evanesian said he was good. The referees, he said they stopped the fight too soon.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I mean, Boots is the A side, so of course they gonna like get the stoppage. You feel me? Like they gonna if you the B side, bro, like they gonna screw you over in those type of fights. I believe. But
For
yeah,
sure.
bro,
Hey, yo,
when he got
Green
the
Green, salute.
What's
sub
good?
green,
What's
what up,
good?
bro?
What's goody?
What- Yeah,
Chilling, bro. How you?
Good, man. I'm seeing y'all chopping it early, man. This is a great topic, man.
Oh yeah,
facts.
for sure. What's up with you, bro? What's your take on everything we said?
I agree. I want to see it, man. I want to see it.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like I was on a panel yesterday with YSM. Like he giving every possible reason why it can't happen or why it shouldn't happen. I'm like, bro, like we just want to see the fight. Like let Devin be great, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if he wanted to fight Boots, undisputed versus undisputed, let him rumble. Like what's the problem?
What's the
That's
problem,
that's
bro?
what we want to see. That's what we want
Yeah,
to
like
see.
like we want to see the fights and as Bill and them keep mentioning and saying stuff, they only gonna build more attraction to the fight.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's gonna
bro.
make the fight, bro. I feel like them guys on channels like YSM and all them other channels. They don't want Boots to fight somebody we actually know. Like
Mm,
when I say we actually know, bro. Let me make a clear distinction, right? Like there's nothing wrong with Virgil Ortiz. There's nothing wrong with Sebastian Fondora. There's nothing wrong with Xander Zayas. Those are good fighters. But when I say somebody we know, I'm saying somebody we know that could potentially be one of the best fighter in the sport. Like a Keyshawn Davis, a Devin Haney, I don't
mm.
want to. I don't want to put Ryan Garcia in there, but we could put him in there. But like somebody with that name that everybody knows, and
Yeah,
Devin is one of those guys. So why y'all want him to avoid somebody that we know? Those are the fights we want to see.
Facts,
exactly, bro.
facts.
And
Go ahead.
my fault. And Green and BTA Bucks. Uh, isn't is aren't they both two top 10 pound for pound fighters right now?
Correct.
Like, isn't Boost number 9 and Devin number 8?
Facts.
Yep.
So what? Like, why do they have this shit so one sided? They said it's not even gonna be close, it's not gonna be competitive, and I'm just like,
They
yo,
trolling.
and
They don't know
they
boxing.
and
They
Green, like
trolling.
you said, bro. Let Devin be great. If he gets stopped, whatever. Let him be great,
He
bro.
not getting stopped. He not getting stopped.
And I'm like, and Greg is like he's too big, 154. That's a different division. I'm like, I bet. How much did Boost weigh in the Xander fight? He weighed 168.
Right.
How much did Devin weigh in the Regis fight? 165. So I'm like,
Yeah.
there's not that much weight difference between them, bro. They all Boost have is a taller reach, a longer reach. That's it.
Right.
They basically the same fucking size, bro. Like, and when they fight, and when they fight, bro, and that's why I said, but before I head off, because I gotta go, shout out to y'all, but
Mind
uh,
you, mind you, Boots was fighting guys like Richardson Hitchens and Gary Antoine Russell in the amateurs.
Facts.
facts,
Jermaine Ortiz. Facts.
Jermaine Ortiz,
All them
facts,
guys.
right,
So
right, and yeah, bro, and like I said, bro, Turkey could put on that fight, bro. Like I feel like because Turkey already offered the fight at 147. You feel me?
right.
Before they gave the fight to Norman, they offered it to Booth, but Booth said 152.
hmm
So
And
and
mind
and
you, and mind you, at that time, he didn't even move up yet.
exactly, why would he move up then move back down? You feel me?
Right.
Like for no belts. Like
Exactly.
he
So
the
that didn't
only
even make
reason
sense.
That even makes sense. The only reason why he called you out was for your belts, bro, not for
Yeah,
your name, bro. He got that confused. So um, like I said, bro, if Turkey could spin back, bro, and off of that, like if Devin Haney could unify at 147 and Boots could unify at 154, bro, and they both are next to each other in a pound for pound list, bro, put up the cheese, bro, and make that fight
That's a
happen.
fact. That's a fact, bro. Like all the points you said hitting, they both on a pound for pound list. This is what pound for pound boxing is. When you a pound for pound fighter, that means your skill set transitions to another weight class. Like we seen Devin do it. We just seen Boost is he's been unified in two divisions. Like what is we talking about? There's no reason why this fight shouldn't happen. Like in the next maybe 18 to 24 months. Reason being, you got both of these guys, they both fight on the zone network.
Mm,
Devin, one of the guys who helped jumpstart the zone in America with being signed to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. Boots is now signed to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. You feel what I'm saying? Devin got a direct deal with the zone. So that fight right there, that's gonna take that platform to a whole nother level. But you got
mm.
guys but you got the YouTube guys, and a lot of these guys, man, they got their
they just
opinion,
be
whatever.
they just
But
be
see the
trolling, bro. They're too fanned out.
no the thing I'm gonna say is they think that they know more than what because they get a little closer to the fighters or whatever the case may be. But just like I tell them, like, I'm from Cleveland, like it be pros I'm around all the time. I'm not fanned out about it. You feel what I'm saying? They just like they from the streets, like they regular dudes. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
they're regular guys, bro.
They regular guys. It's just that it's some guys that they let have access to them and put a camera in their face. That's the only difference, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. And
Bro,
I'm about
bro,
to head out.
I was literally just on a on a bus with my with a up and coming fighter from the city. Like nobody like I don't want to say it like that, but nobody knew that he was on a bus. And it's crazy. I knew who he was because I'm a boxing fan.
Yeah.
I was
Mm.
on a bus with him. This is a kid that's about to blow up, and nobody like was reacting like, "Yo, let me get a picture." But I knew who he was. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? So like these people gotta chill, man.
People gotta, but I'm about to head out, y'all. Great conversations, man. Hope, BTA, bro, you gotta be more active, nigga. We gotta chop it up, bro, more often. You know what I mean? But handle
I'm
your
gonna try.
business though.
I'm gonna try though, bro, because this shit be it be too much. It be too much distraction, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. But shout out to y'all, man. Come on, man.
Salute.
All right, Brody, be
Salute,
safe.
man.
Hey, yo, Green, what's up with you, man?
Nah, chilling, man. Chilling, man. I ain't seen you on here in a minute. Every time I see you, I pop in on you though.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Hey, yo, but Dev is trying to do what Bud did, bro. Or at least he said he trying to do it. He said he want to be undisputed at 47. That's 2-time undisputed, and then go be undisputed at 54. That's 3-time, bro.
It could happen. It could happen for sure.
Yeah, he trying to tie that man undisputed run, and he's trying to do it before he's 30, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, a fight with him in Boots. That like I said, that's a great fight. It's a great fight for both of them to put themselves, in that new plateau. Because it's like, let's just be real.
Oh
We don't
man,
even know if Tank Davis gonna come
when
back and
my
fight.
man left, it messed up the mic. So I'm gonna get out and come back in.
All right.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? My mic got messed up when Devo left. But Devin wants to be great, man. He wants to be undisputed at 47 and 54. He wants to tie Terence Crawford undisputed run. Do y'all think he could do it? Shit, he might go for four-time undisputed. You know, I was just saying before Devo hopped on, I was saying we was thinking Shakur, you know, when we look at the pound for pound list and we look at the next guy up to take over the sport, we was thinking it was supposed to be Shakur. But if Devin is moving how he's moving, it could very well be Dev if he's able to accomplish everything he's saying he wants to do. He could take that spot from Shakur because it was supposed to be Shakur to be the guy, the next guy up after Terence Crawford, the next pound for pound king. But Dev is trying to take that. He's trying to just snatch that away from Shakur, which is crazy. What y'all think about that, man? Dev is like, nah, Y'all saying Shakur that guy. I'm gonna show y'all I'm that guy. That's what it's trying to look like, man. Dev is trying to do something to prove to us that he's that guy. And Shakur's not that guy. Shakur gonna have to make a statement, man. He gonna have to do something to get us to come back to reality and be like, yo, it's still Shakur, man. It's not Dev. So we need Shakur to do something. Bring us back to reality. Cause as of right now, it's looking like Dev is trying to steal the spotlight. If he can unify 147 and he actually goes up to 54 trying to challenge Boots, that's applying too much pressure on Shakur. Shakur gonna have to do something. He gonna have to do something. We know Shakur still want to fight Gervonta Davis. That's still the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. That's still a fight we want to see. So we'll see. We'll see if Shakur and Gervonta can make that fight happen. That's why, honestly, I really believe that's why Shakur don't want to move up all the way to 47 because he wants to stay around 135 to be able to get that Gervonta Davis fight. If he goes up to 47, he thinks he'll never get that Gervonta Davis fight because we know Tank is not going to go anywhere close to 47. So that's why Shakur trying to stay in and around those weight classes in hopes of getting that Tank fight. Because if he beats Tank, he's the face of boxing. He beats Gervonta, he's the face of boxing right now. So it makes all the sense in the world why he's not trying to go up to 47. But it's even though it makes sense from a business standpoint, but it's also a bad look because everybody's like, man, we know you want to fight Tank, but Devin called you out. And we want to see that fight too. So he's in a hard place right now. His back is against the wall right now. If he goes up and he fight Devin, he may never get the Tank fight. So that's how he's looking at it. What fight do he value more? I mean, the Tank fight may never be there. So he might be taking a risk to try to wait for Tank. What if he never gets the Tank fight and he miss out on a Devin Haney fight? So it's a tricky place to be right now. You know, it's a very tricky place to be. Let me read what my man Till Kit said. Till Kit says, Devin is not truly two-time undisputed from that robbery against Loma. Boots destroys Dev. I think we all know this. Till Kid, salute. Um, Devin Haney was already undisputed before he fought Lomo. If you remember clearly, when he beat George Kambosos, that's when he became undisputed, bro. I don't know if you remember that. He was undisputed before he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. If you can remember, if you could just sit down and think about it, Devin Haney was already undisputed before he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. He did not fight Vasyl Lomachenko to become undisputed. He was already undisputed before he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. Just sit down and think about it. When he beat George Kambosos, he became undisputed because he had the WBC belt and George Kambosos had all the other belts. And he said, I think we all know this. He said, you read that message wrong, BTA. I said from Lomo fight. I can't see what you're saying. Not Kambosos fight. Yeah, I'm a little confused on what you meant. Did you say two-time undisputed? He's only one-time undisputed. He's never been two-time undisputed. He's trying to be two-time undisputed at 147. And then he wants to go up to 54 and become undisputed there too. But you said Boots destroys Dev. I disagree. I don't think so. I don't think Boots destroys Dev. I think Styles make fights. I think it's a much closer fight. It's a much closer fight. Devin has the style to give Boots a lot of problems. Devin has the style to give Boots a lot of problems. Boots don't like to fight guys like Dev. He don't like to fight guys like Dev. I think he has the style. I think he has the style to beat him. I think he has the style to beat Boots. I think Dev has the style to beat Boots. Will he beat him? I don't know, but I think he has the style to do it. I think he has this. If he doesn't get hurt, if he doesn't get hurt, that's the question. Boots punched too hard. If he if he if he's able to withstand the punishment or not be there for the punishment, he can win the fight. But that's the question mark. That's what makes it a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight in my opinion, bro. Because I just can't see Boots just walking through, bro. I just can't see it. Because Devin's not gonna stand right there and trade with him. You gotta cut the ring off. And we know Boots, he suck at cutting the ring off. So that plays into Devin Haney's favor. He don't cut the ring off really well. So Devin Haney's gonna be moving, giving him different looks, giving him angles. So it's a difficult fight for Boots than people think. They think it's an easy fight. I completely disagree. Styles make fights. Skills pays the bills. It's a much difficult fight than a lot of people are trying to make it out to be. They just see Boots with a lot of power and say, Boots would destroy Dev. I completely disagree. I don't know, bro. We got to see it to believe it. Me personally, I think it's 50-50. I think it's 50-50 because Devin got the style. He has the style to give Boots problem. That's why I'm saying it's 50-50. I think people are just overrating Boots. They're not looking at the style. I think if people just sit down and look at the style matchup, they'll see what I mean by why it's 50-50. It's the style. Devin literally has the style to give Boots problem. The only difference is, can he take his punches? The only problem is, can he take his punches? If he can take his punches or he can get away from those big punches, then it's a really, really intriguing fight. It's a style thing, bro. Styles make fights. If you sit down and look at it, Boots is a more exciting fighter than Devin. That don't make him a better fighter than Devin. Being exciting doesn't make you better. That's what people don't understand. I think some people get it mixed up. They think being more exciting than another fighter make you a better fighter. No, being exciting doesn't make you a better fighter than another guy. It just means people like to see you fight. That's all being excited means. Like, for example, Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people, they know Gervonta is more exciting than Shakur, but that don't mean Gervonta is a better fighter than Shakur. Shakur's more skilled. He's more defensive minded. He's more of a complete fighter. So there's a difference in being more exciting, fan friendly, than being more skilled. And people don't understand that. Till Kit says, I'm a student of the game. I'll definitely see. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. But I think they both got the style to offset each other for sure. Boots got the style to beat Dev, and Dev got the style to beat Boots. That's why it's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. It's not a one-sided fight. I haven't seen one fight from Boots that tells me he's gonna go in there and he's gonna walk through Devin. That don't make sense to me. Let me ask you a question, Till Kit. Let's really get deep into it. How will a Xander Zayas fight? Xander Zayas versus Devin Haney. Who wins that fight? You think Xander can beat Dev? Yo, Till, it's a question for me. Do you think Xander Zayas can beat Dev? Do you think Xander Zayas can beat Devin Haney? Give me an honest opinion on that fight. Xander Zayas versus Devin Haney. Who wins the fight? What about Xander Zayas? Who wins the fight? Can Xander beat Brown Jr.? Can Xander beat Devin Haney? How would you fight with Xander Zayas and Devin Haney or Xander Zayas and Brian Norman Jr.? Who wins those fights? Who would you get the edge to in fights, those type of fights? You said Boots will absolutely hurt Devin if he lands that shot. He hits hard and Ryan. He do hit harder than Ryan, but Ryan might be more accurate and faster. Ryan might be more accurate and faster. So it's not the fact that you hit harder. It's the fact that you hit people with shots they don't see. And speed kills. So Ryan can hit you with shots you don't see. You're going to see Boots punches coming. So it's going to take some steam off of it. If you see Boots punches, it's going to take some steam off. If you see that, so fast, And sometimes that's why because he hit them on shots they don't see. He said, okay, you answered my question. You said you got Dev beating Xander, right? You said, but do you think Dev will beat Xander easier than Boots? No. I don't think Dev will beat Xander easier than Boots. But he'll still beat him. He'll still beat him. The reason why he won't beat him easier because is a power difference. It's a power difference. The power is the difference. So the power difference is gonna keep Xander in the fight. The power difference couldn't keep Xander in a fight versus Boots. But if Xander took Boots' power, if I would have went the distance. But he couldn't. There's a difference in power. Xander out of the fight versus Boots. But I'm just saying, Devin is a much better fighter than Xander. And if he doesn't get hurt, we know the fight's going the distance. And his style is kryptonite for a guy like Boots. So it's a 50-50 fight for me, bro. It's a 50-50 fight that could go either way. It depends who shows up on fight night. May the best man win. I don't have a dog in the race. I just want to see Boots actually fight somebody with a name. I just want to see the best fight the best. You understand what I'm saying? But both guys got to clean out their division first before we can even talk about that fight. Boots got to clean up his side of the street. Devin Haney got to clean up his side of the street before we can get that fight. So Boots got to clean up 154. Dev got to clean up 147. And then we'll get that fight. He said, I agree, but every time Dev has to move up as of late, what you say? He's gained power. We saw it with Regis and Norman. I mean, he's still growing. He's still growing. I mean, he's a big guy. He's still growing. He's he might be done growing now. He's in his later 20s, right? So he might be done growing now. He might be done growing, but he's filling out in these weight classes really well. You know, I believe he came from 130, if I'm not mistaken. Or did he start at 35? Because I know he was fighting in Mexico. He turned pro at like 16 in Mexico. Similar to he turned pro similar to Canelo Alvarez at like 15, 16 in Mexico. So he got a lot of experience. A lot of experience. So yeah, man, these are great fights. But the fact that Dev wants to be undisputed